Hello everyone. So today we are going to start our new series of lecture for BSc second year students. Just wait. Oh, just wait. Now today we'll discuss about the transpiration and the types of transpiration. What is meant by transpiration? So this is the process of water movement through the plants and its evaporation from the aerial parts, especially from leaves, but also from stems and flowers. There are three major types of transpiration. Cuticular transpiration. Loss of water in the form of water vapor through the cuticles of the plants. This is known as cuticular transpiration. Lenticular transpiration. Loss of water in the form of the water vapor taking place through the lentil cells present in the woody stems and fruits. This is called as a lenticular transpiration. It amounts 1 to 5% of the total water loss by the plant. And the third one is the stomatal transpiration. Stomata are minute pores which are present on the leaves, green shoot of the leaves on epidermis. Opening and closing of stomata are controlled by the curd cell. Maximum loss of water occurs through the stomatal transpiration. It's about 80 to 90% of total water loss. Evaporation and transpiration. Evaporation occurs when water becomes vapor from bodies of water, and transpiration occurs when water leaves a plant as vapor. Evapotranspiration is the sum of both evaporation and transpiration, the way water moves from the liquid state to the gaseous state. Internal factors which affecting on transpiration: number of leaves, number of stomata, size of the leaf, presence of plant cuticle. So let us discuss it one by one. When more number of leaves or spines or other photosynthesizing organs, bigger surface area and more stomata or gases exchange, this will result the greater water loss. Means when the more number of leaves, more amount of leaves, obviously the transpiration rate is also more. Number of stomata, if more number of stomata, it provides the more pores for the transpiration and the rate of transpiration is also greater. Size of the leaves, if the bigger size, it will get the more surface area, and due to the effect of this the rate of transpiration is also greater. Presence of plant cuticle, means if presence of waxy cuticle found on the surface of the plant surfaces, then the rate of evaporation is less. Now let us discuss the external factor which affecting on the rate of transpiration, that is temperature, relative humidity. Temperature, transpiration rates goes up as the temperature goes up, means increases, especially during the growing season related to open and closing of the stomata. Relative humidity, as the relative humidity of the air surrounding the plant rises, the transpiration rates falls. It is inversely proportional. It's easier for water to evaporate into the drier air than into the saturated air. Then wind and air movement. Increased movement of the air around the plants will result the higher rate of transpiration. Soil moisture availability, when the moisture is lacking, plants can begin to senescence, premature aging, and transpire less water. type of plant. Plant transpire water at different rates. Some plants which grow in arid regions, means a desert region, like a cactus, aloe vera, some succulent plants conserve the precious water by transpiring less amount of water from the plant body. Okay, so this is all about the transpiration. Hope that students you might understand it very well. If you have any doubts and query regarding this, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.